Hey everyone, welcome back. Ivy's Gaming Channel. We are playing Timberborn. We're on cycle 38, day 1. Just taking a look around. We're gonna blast these out. Did I put those on high priority? Yes. Alright. Something I was looking at was how this is gonna work. So we need more planks and gears for this pretty much. When we look at this, we see that lumber mill does one plank every 1.3 hours. So if we have a lumber mill doing a plank every 1.3 hours and it takes 3 hours to infuse them, that is roughly 3.5 hours. So like it's not quite a full, let me see, 1, 2, yeah. So in 3.9 hours, we'll create 3 of those. In 3 hours, we'll create 1 of these. So one of these lumber mills can supply a wood workshop. So that's good. Then we look at the gears. It takes 3 hours. So another one of these, 3 hours for 1 gear. So like 2 of these should easily be able to supply 1 wood workshop and 2 gear workshops. So we're going to put another one in here. And we're going to flip that door. And then we're going to put in 2 more gear workshops. And ideally, these should all be enough to power this and not have to worry about it, because it's using 1 every 1.8 hours. So like with the gear workshop, we're doing basically 2 in 3 hours. So that's technically 1 every 1.5 hours. And then for the plank, it's using a treated plank every almost 2 hours as well. So if we're popping out a treated plank every 3 hours, like we're actually behind on that. So I think we need 1 more wood workshop and we should be good. But then I'm like, do I need another lumber mill? Maybe. So I guess let's go ahead and pull these out. We'll do that as a high priority. I think I missed one. There we go. Yeah, we'll get those out of the way. And then we'll put in another, we'll put in 1 more wood workshop and then another lumber mill. We'll see. I was doing the math on these as well, and like this is the way it's supposed to work. I think we just had something paused for a long time, or you know, being out of gears and planks. So if you look at this, 4.5 hours per limb. For a bot, we need 4 limbs, a head, and a bot chassis. 36 hours, that's 18 hours with 2 of them, right? So in 18 hours, we are getting 4 limbs. 18 hours is 4 limbs. We need 2 limbs, 2 sets. So we actually need 8 limbs to run both of these. This one is a chassis every 18 hours. So, you know, that matches here and here. And if we look at the bot heads, it's the same. A bot head every 18 hours. So yeah, we're only doing half the amount of bot limbs that we need. So we need 1 more bot limb factory. And I'm trying to look at like where it makes sense to put 1 in. And is it something we can easily do, the science? Like, would it be happy on that? It does get power. would it make sense to redo this step up? Or does it just make sense to put it in here? Let's see. You know, we could build some platforms, set it right here, and then just get power from, you know, this. Let's see. It would take up that entire spot. There's no easy way to get power off the up and down. Let's see, what's this side look like? I mean, we could plug it right in there. We just put in a couple more platforms. We just change how this road works. That's not a through street anyway. That is. We can change that to go up and over also. That's not gonna work. Can't block those doors. That gets no power. It's power back to back though. So it'll pull power from here. Why don't we do that? We'll just put it up here. Get a platform around it. Just walk, and then you can just walk right down and go here. Okay. All right, no path there. Science, bot part factory. And it only works back to back. It will not work sideways. It won't work that way. It has to be like that. So if we do that, put that there, that there, and that there. And the only reason why, like, I don't really like that. I don't think it looks nice. It's not great, but it connects to power easily. And I think that'll help with our bot problem. 3-bot problem. The only other option before we press start on this, we could put platforms here. That path does go through, unfortunately. But we could put it like there. Like this way. And maybe tie into this power up here. Like that fits. That path was just a way to get in there. So why don't we see what that looks like before we do anything else. I'm just gonna destroy that for now. I'm gonna destroy that path. Yeah, so we be in this slot. We could put it right there. Yeah, let's do that. All right. There we go. So that's everything we need. Tell them to pick that up. Maybe they'll get to it. keep everything lower priority than that. So there we go. That goes into that. They'll have to go in here and walk around. They get up there. I mean, they actually use this path, so. And then for power, where does that come out? So it comes out anywhere. We took that path off. That was just for them to get down in that hole. They have this option here. Like they still need a way to get up there. So if we destroy that, does that one make the most sense? I mean, we just go right across here. I don't know. I'm probably putting in way too much thought. I could probably make this even easier by just cutting this out and putting 2 4-ways in. I mean, that uses 4 logs, 3 logs, 2 logs, 1 log. I mean, we have the logs. We are kind of struggling, but yeah, maybe we just do this. Or, yeah, we just take that one out and put in a 4-way there. We could even do a 3-way. They can reach that. That's a lot easier. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so we'll set this off into motion. I don't think, yeah. That one's open. We need to open this one. And again, once our power goes, ooh, I'm starting to see a little bit of frame issues. Suddenly have frame rate issues with everything we have going on. So that's partially because we don't have districts in place. Yeah, that's good. This is not a high priority. I want to make, yeah, it is. It's a high priority. So they'll get to that eventually. They haven't gotten this one yet. Building lacks power. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, cut that out. Wait. That power only goes in that way. No power here. Oh, I did not build in any of that redundancy. We go to here, but nothing goes back. We could easily fix that. We do one of these. One of those. Bring that around. Bring it around town. Right, yes. We did. All right. So we're gonna just do straight one there. Just in case. Straight to there. And we go up and over. save the material there just because. Oh, does that actually... So those don't need power, but they'll take power. That's funny. Okay. Platform. High power shaft. High power shaft. And instead of straight, just do a 4-way. All right. Can they reach those? Technically no, but yes, if we do that. How about these? They can reach those because they can reach it from this side. That's available. Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Stairs. Okay, so yeah, I guess my calculation was off on this. We don't want this though. We don't need any of that. And then we'll put that path back in. I don't know that they really use it very much, but that'll be okay. We have a lot of high priority stuff, so I'm going to let them kind of get to it for a second. In the meantime, do we have power going yet? Water's starting to flow through. Yeah, these windmills are barely blowing, but we're still getting just enough power. And these are starting to come online. You see the water wheels slowly turning. Next, next, next. Oh, I wanted to see something. Remember last time this flooded and we didn't know where that water came from? I'm really interested to see what happens. This needs to be open. This should be open. That needs to be open. And I think that's it. So let's continue to watch this. Hopefully the stuff won't flood again. Flooding. Yeah, it kicks this off. I'm going to have to do the calculations on how much I actually need. How many of these can be in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8. Maybe I can only do 7. It really depends on... Man, those all died. I still need to drop that down a level. It really depends, I think, on the updates and what they're telling it to do. But it looks like this isn't flooding right now. Again, when we channel this out, that's going to make some changes to also how it flows. But yeah, like this is full. This is now starting to flow. This didn't flood. Huh. Just the water wheels are working. We're making about 3 times the power we need. Okay, well, looks like we... Oh, there it goes. Coming around. Yep. Here's the flood. So it came around, flooded all this. It looks like we got lucky this time. It did not go down into the rig. 2. That's 4. This doesn't back up anything. Yeah, maybe we don't need these like this. Maybe that backs it up a little too much. We'll put in 2 more dams. I feel like this is like really fiddly, but I'm really, really wanting to get it to where like I don't have to pay attention to that much. Minimal effort. All right, so that's all working. We have power going to those. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna put in another lumber mill, like so. Another gear workshop, like so, and then we'll cap it with that end. And then we'll see. Hopefully that'll crank that up. Now that that's going, you know, how did we get power? Oh, we got power into that because this is running now. But what do we separate? Oh, they finally built that one. Okay, okay. I was like, we still had this not built. How, there shouldn't be power going in. There is. It's coming through this line. Pick up your logs. All right. All the dynamite is good here. Frame rate tank. It's fine. Let's get some more oak trees in. Did not pay attention to how far it went. Oh yeah, it goes all the way out here. You know what? We can't reach that. Now you can. And then plant oak trees. Alright, and then let's see. Are we marked for cutting everywhere that we need to be marked? No, not really. But we're going to. And then let's see. These have not been marked for cutting. I'm gonna put pine in those. I don't like the way it looks. I know it's like a minor thing, but like that's what we're here for. Like, we're here to make ourselves happy and to enjoy it, and if we don't like the way it looks, then we're doing ourselves a disservice. Alright, so now that's all nice and watered. Put in more oak here. Perfect. Back to pine. Somebody come and get this. Don't tell me you're too far. Oh, it's too far away. Kidding me. It is marked for cutting. We will mark that for cutting, and when it's eventually tall enough, it will be cut. Perfect. Look at all those trees. That's gonna be a thing of beauty. Yep, got everything there. Everything that we can. Do we not cut these? Well, we're going to in the future. All right. You can put in yet one more tree. Nothing's gonna grow there. Okay. We are building our forests back. While we're doing this, we talked about dropping this down. There's no point in having that like super high. So we're gonna walk our way up here. And if that means we need another forester over here, by all means, let's do it. May as well cut these all down. When we can reach them. And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oof. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of dynamite. Take a few passes at that. That's going to be 1. That'll drop it all the way down. 1, 2, 3. Drops that all the way down. That all the way down. We're going to need steps here. And that's just going to be 2s. Another 2 here. Alright, well, we'll see what comes out of that when they eventually get to it. Oh yeah, that's right. They're not going to be able to reach that. There we go. Nope. There we go. Oh no. Get these 2 out of there. 1 platform. Stairs. Stairs. I think they can get around that without having paths. That may be okay. And you see, like, we're still not getting water through here. Once we're better with logs, we're gonna take all that, at least half of this down a level, and we'll see if it gets water. Like maybe these. Although, we do already have power running there, and it's at that height. I wonder if building that in with dirt would help. Like that's like right at the edge. You can see some crusties coming through. The other option, we could take this down to 2 and that. Let's see what happens when we do that. Maybe that'll be enough water freed up. They can reach all these. They're just not. Closed. Closed. All right, good. Okay, so that's all working. Our wood is looking better. I want to get this done. We have our power working back and forth. Potatoes looking good. Food 12K, 12K. Like as long as those don't drop down, I'm happy with everything I see there. This has not been made a priority. I think with everything else that we've done. Okay, that's good. That's not a priority. So we're still struggling because we are low on bots. I think this is actively a priority now. Like, do it. Get that done. Lidos are in good shape. We don't have scarecrows being built, but we have some in play. Oh, there, that one's built. So I'm trying to bump up our stuff just a little bit more. I have these contamination barriers in. I want to see if that actually works for this wheat the next time we get a bad tide. Very, very interesting. I know we tried it over here. Oh, no, that's right. I was like, we don't have water flowing. No, we have our channel. It's working as expected. Have we flooded this anymore? No. Like, putting this up, I know seemed like a dumb idea, but this comes up. The water doesn't flood far enough to go this way. Although that is fully up, so maybe it did flood over here. But like, this channel is working out really well. We're getting so much power, like 4 times what we need, which is great because that means that our, oh, we need to go all the way up. There we go. Our gravity batteries are always going to be powered. Like, we have a monstrous gravity battery thing here. All right, how's our scrap metal looking? It's working now. Like, we added more bots. Like, you can see, as long as they have gears and treated planks, it's gonna just really crank that out. Scrap metal slowly building up. Treated planks we have a lot of. We don't have any logs. We don't have any planks, but we have a lot of metal blocks. Like, they're working away here. That's full. So let's get some haulers doing that work, which are beavers. And if they build this, we should see our bots start creeping up. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on planks. We want to make sure that this is bot limbs and bots are working on it. And is that more important? It's just average. Like, the bots, we kind of let them go around. Okay. So we got to wait for gear, prioritize by haulers. So I want to see this working, and I want to see him like cranking out some arms. Like, we have chassis and heads just sitting around. So if we haven't been building bots, it's because we didn't have the limbs that we needed. They're taking them pretty much immediately. Timberbot 534 is helping us out. So everything that you do, it's kind of like you're building up, and you almost have to get ahead of it. I'm watching the singular limb kind of crank out. And it'll go on, and then they'll take it immediately. And then they'll take it immediately. All right, so we have 1 limb, 2 limbs. None. And if you watch that in comparison to like the head and the torso, that's immediately above it. So that's right in this area. There was a limb that popped in and out. So if we can start to see this start creeping up, then we know we're in a good place. They should be building 4 of these every 18 hours, right? 4.5 times 4 is 18 hours. So with 2 of these working, we should be getting 8 limbs every 18 hours. And they should start creeping up. Oh, we have 2. Okay. I don't know about punch cards. Like, we have a lot of punch cards going. They're not going into storage. I don't know how quickly bots go through punch cards, but apparently faster than I can create them with 2. Oh, I just saw that last limb go away. But we had a lot that was showing, so... And then... Let's see, so they build these. So they want 8 in stock at all times. So they want enough for 2 bots, basically, in here. And it's going to be the same on the other one. That has 0 out of 8. So until we get to where we're making them faster than this, we may always be struggling. I'm surprised I got 300 or 500 bots built without noticing that first. Maybe there was an update that changed it in the meantime. It's really slow. I'm not seeing any. Oh, here we go. So 3. Yeah, so this can't make a bot because it doesn't have enough limbs. Now it is. Maybe I just pause these for a little while. Like, this is exactly what we need. Now hold on to 12. Like, time-wise, we're exactly what we need. We should have 2 of these running for those 2, and then 1 of these will work for each one of those. I'm gonna let that go for a little bit while we detonate this. Can we get more trees in there? Yes, we can. That is the limit. So we're going to put in more oak. We're going to destroy this road. Again, silliness that I can only go so far from that road, but lumberjacks and foresters are not hit with that restriction. Okay. There we go. Did he? I was doing that. He put that 1 in. That's funny. Okay. They haven't done this yet. They have done almost all of this. Okay. That won't be bad. What are you waiting on? Maybe he was going to get extract or something. You know. Who knows? They have enough stuff, so. Although the extract is full everywhere. So they may, yeah, they're stopping when they're full. Okay. Well, I'm not opposed to that. You stop when you're full. Let's see, can I do anything? Yeah, I can't put those in because they're dead. I want to see if these get green. These are dying, I think. Yeah, they're drying out. They'll die eventually. So the first thing we'll do is we'll put these on a little bit higher priority. I want to see if they do anything with that. All right. No, I feel like I'm just like fighting all these little battles. So we have a dance hall. Beavers are loving it. The Litos, they should have enough time to use them. I think they were not using them while there was a drought, so things stopped working. We can, looks like we could probably put in a Lito here. I want to see how that look. Being, yeah, I mean, we could put some stuff here, you know, some platforms. Put it out there. That might work. One of the other things is if I could tie this in to our power systems. which we can blast through here. Oh, I don't think I may have to put in single platforms. That won't be too terribly bad. We can get prepped for that. We can put power going. I think we already have power going here, right? Yeah. So we can bring power all the way up through here and not cause any problems. So we're going to do that. And the reason why is, number one, I want this tied in. Number two, I could get rid of these. I don't really need them. They're not supplying that much power. But I want to put in a mud bath. A couple mud baths. They do need power. 50 horsepower. But we could put several of them in here. You know, put them across here. Actually, what would happen if... How can I bring that back around? High power shaft, that's not going to help. What I'm looking at is, all right, so we have power to here. I can bring it this way. We can bring it up here. It can go through here. We can't really drop it down there. We'd have to bring a new path, because if we open this up, then all that water flows through. And you can't bring power through a dam. While I'm thinking about it and while I'm here, we don't need them, but I like the way the carrots look. That's just another little something something. How do these look? 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't want them to get too crazy. They'll start building and slamming shit in here. Like, that's not terrible. If anything, I might shift them like that way, but I could also do 3 and 3. Yeah, why don't we do that? It's gonna be like a little spa area, right? We're gonna take all that out. We're gonna put dirt in there. This path back over it. So I'm building this in. I want the water out. I'm thinking that I can put them in the ground. If we put them in the ground, then we can run the power this way, right? So like what that would look like is we take out this path, right? Put in our dynamite. We're gonna go down this way. We're just gonna make that straight. And actually we need, yeah, 1, 2, okay. Let's go ahead and get this path out of the way. I'll get this path out of the way. Get this out of the way. Now I'm like, do I need this water down here? Like, I think we can get some of this water out of the way as well. Like I'm looking at the areas that I have and trying to think like where would I want to put things. All right, drought started. Pause that for a second. Yeah, we're gonna destroy it. Get those. That. Because now we're putting in our path here, we won't need this one. So we can just kind of like get rid of that. Oop. Get rid of that, yes. I mean, we have this slope here, we don't really need it. And then that'll allow me to get rid of these, and maybe we'll just put this tower in here. We're gonna demolish that. No need for it. How big are these? Yeah. Yep. That makes good sense for that water tank. Okay. So the drought started. We're gonna make sure we close this. Force water in, close that. Okay. This closed. That closed. Okay. All right. It's not bad. I don't think I have anything high priority, so I don't know if I'm just waiting on pieces. They're still not catching up on the bots, so we're gonna turn those off until we have, what do we need? I guess like 4 times the heads. What is that? So let's try to keep an eye on this. When we have like 200, then we can turn that back on. Now, that means they're going to slowly keep building chassis, so maybe even 300. Oh, they got these done. Can't reach that. It's a shame they can't stand there and build that, but did that help? No, it did not. So getting that water slightly closer did not help any of this area. So I want to see if this is stepped. If we can get that. Wet. While they're working on this, let's... That's kind of a fire stop. I want to see when we blow these if that gets green. If that gets green, then we can probably just have this like a step down. And look, now these are actually growing again. I don't know where they got that water from, but what is... All right, so we're working all the way up to here. Logs and planks. Let's put a bot in here. Bot in here. Bot. Bot. Did we make this a bot? We did. Good job. Waiting planks. Yeah, our planks are just super low. And I guess again, that's just because the lack of lumber. I'm just so surprised with all the trees that we have around and everything marked for cutting. And okay, yeah. Those are growing back. We're gonna get chestnuts back. Oh yeah, he can't reach those. So we do still need that other, wait, forester. Here we go. I forgot to put that on. He's gonna bust out of here in the morning and get all these taken care of. Prioritize my haulers, prioritize my haulers. Like, we just want them in working all the time. Bot. 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 Books are slowly going up. I don't know if you noticed that, but they finally got their fill of books. They've read enough, and now we're able to, you know, catch up on that. The Agora still not enough. I think that's probably because they spent all their time in the dance hall because they really needed that. So they'll bounce back from that as well. Again, the Lido. We can put a carousel in somewhere. Again, we're working our way over here with the power. That's what this is about. So we'll eventually get to that. I think we're gonna run up here. Can't go that way. Yeah. That's the Agora. It's not very popular. It doesn't have any extract. There we go. So I guess because we haven't had, like, the beavers just haven't gone and done it, so yeah, I mean, that looks good. We don't have as many beavers dancing as we did, but that's okay. The dirt's full though. That dirt's full. Yeah, we're gonna lose a few bots. Hopefully we'll have this, you know, up enough. It's still bizarre that, like, these don't even out. But I guess really, like, I'd want to see these factories start, or these warehouses start filling up. Okay, let's see what happens when we detonate these. It is green. Okay. So we're gonna mark these for demolition. We don't want those. We're gonna mark this for dynamite. We'll probably just go ahead and mark these for demolition too, uproot these. And the reason why is because they need it. And then we'll mark this road and get rid of these steps as well. We can kind of scoot all that back. And while we're thinking about it, maybe it makes sense to put this dirt in. I don't know. I think if we go up higher though, that'll make it harder to get that water from there. That might be what we just want to do. All right. Why are they not working on this? want that done. Immediate. Yeah. So here's part of our problem is we are 44 bots short. I wonder if now we need a whole new like setup for bots. And I think we could do that over here. Or even right here. And then the question is, do we want to sync them like we did with the warehouses? Because we do need we need 4. So that would be interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that same thing. Like they don't need to have the path through the center, but we still need the stairs getting down. Or do we do it right here? Like we're already set for this area. It's just a matter of getting power to it. And we're bringing power through here. We could just bring it straight through. Although it is nice green. It's green. It's watered. We may need that. This area is all done. We also need it close to the supplies, the manufacturing. I think we just do it over here. We do have to be careful that I haven't really set this up for how much space I need. It's going to be something similar to this. You know, we need 1, 2, this is 4, so 5, 6. How do our arms look? 67. Yeah, we need more. Back here, that's a path around. We could do it in here. I'm trying to think of expansion. Wow, I saw that blip. It must have been when we lost power. Wait, how do we have no supply? What's happened? That was wild. I don't know how that showed we had no supply. We had no power. These were going down. Huh. Oh, I guess your battery doesn't count as a supply. So if we have no wind and no... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's green. I really like that. Oh, Jesus. I think I'm going to do it right here. So let's do this. 2, 3, 4. We need it back 1 from if we do this path, but that's not really straight. We have that going in. I think we destroy this. That feels like it's just in the way for me. Alright. Doing some cleanup. So yeah, we have power going in here. I think this is a good idea. We'll just take this out. This path here. No. Yeah. We're going to put in dynamites. Oh. All right. So droughts ended. I guess we'll come back to that. If, let's see, move it here. 1 there. So 3 and 3. And then we do the same. Here's the path. Skip 1, 3, and 3. We're going to do the same thing that we did last time. 1 and 1. And then back to here. 2 and 2. So we're doing the same exact setup that we have for our warehouses with the additional bit of power has to come in. And then those will be high priority. Right about an hour on this video. Okay. So yeah, they haven't built these yet. They can't get the required materials. I think we're still just struggling because of the wood. Like, these trees stopped growing for a while. I don't know why. They should start popping any minute now. Like, we're just using it as fast as we're making it. But with all of these freaking tree farms, like, they should just be wailing away at all this. And let's see, that's fine. I'm gonna just double check again what I'm cutting. Yep, those are all set for cutting. Like, we have everything cut down. It's surprising that we went through everything. These are not marked. Let's see. Yeah, they couldn't reach all those, so we'll deselect these. There's no point in having them marked for now. Make sure there's nothing else around. Okay. I mean, they're even getting to these, so yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting caught back up on our wood production. All right, so there we are. You know what? A lot of our wood is going into these. We've just been cranking out these gravity batteries, and as soon as this tower's done, that's where that'll stop. And this, we have our dirt all in place. Yeah, I think we'll be all right. I forgot about that tower and how they were just kind of working away on that. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's wetter. We'll fill that in. Fill that in. That one too. And then once they're done cutting this and done cutting this, ideally, we may cut a channel and do some irrigation this way as well. We're not going to irrigate off of this because it just caused flooding, but we could irrigate off of that. We could even irrigate this way if we really need it to. So, let's see. And yeah, you can't do anything. All right, cool. Well, let me know what you think. Please send me a like or a subscribe or a comment if you'd like to see me do something different. Appreciate you watching. Thanks, everybody.